Well, what's the crack? Welcome back to the Bad Movie Buff podcast with myself, Niall Brady. So we're in season 7, episode 3 here, and this week I'm joined by an old pal of mine, Chrissy Curran, to chat about Hot Shots Part 2. Now, Chrissy's actually joining the podcast family. It's just me. Chrissy's joining the podcast team, I suppose, as like a bit of a producer, not like a major role or anything, but he's just going to be helping me out here and there where he can. And I thought, what better way to welcome him aboard than doing a podcast with him? So this week we're chatting about Hot Shots Part 2. Hope you all enjoy. Good luck. Okay, what's the crack?
Not much.
Welcome to the podcast, Christopher Curran. How's things?
Not too bad. Finally here after years of torture.
After years of abuse, and you had to sign on to be a producer in the end.
You have to put your money where your mouth is.
That's what it is. So a bit of backstory for anyone that doesn't know. Christopher's officially come on to the podcast as a producer, but me and Chrissy go way back. You're best friends with my brother Sean. And we golf together, we drink together, we make merriment together quite a lot.
Yes.
All of those times, since I've started this podcast, I get nothing but abuse for not having you on the podcast.
I am the biggest cinephile that I know.
You're the biggest something fan,
yeah? Yeah, I don't have my own island, but
so I usually open this up with first time in year, but obviously I can see your gal from the door.
Good to eat, you know.
Talkies, you're not a big talks guy, are you?
I do a chicken burger challenge now and then.
I feel like you're the type that would be like, oh, it's a load of shit.
No, it's good.
It's good, yeah.
It's where else are you gonna have a fight on a Saturday night?
Exactly. So yeah, we're here to talk about Hot Shots Part 2, which I'll give a brief overview of. The 1993 spoof comedy film directed by Jim Abrahams, who obviously did Airplane and
Scary Movie.
Did he do Scary Movie?
The same two.
He wrote it. He didn't direct. Sorry,
no,
I'm talking
about. The director has also done part of a team.
So he seems to have done or had some sort of involvement in nearly every one of these spoof movies. But his other big famous one he directed, other than this, would be Top Secret
with Leslie Nielsen.
No, it's the Val Kilmer one.
Oh. Sorry, yes, he did Police Squad with Leslie Nielsen.
Yeah. So keep that mic to your mouth as well.
Oh, sorry.
You're gesturing with it, But yeah, I actually don't think I've seen Top Secret, but it's been on my list for ages because really funny clip in it where he's like, do you speak German? He's like, I know a little German, and then it cuts across the room and there's a dwarf dressed up in German attire. He's like, hello.
It is that Police Squad, Airplane. It's so stupid.
Yeah.
But it's an easy laugh.
Unbelievable. So this, me watching this yesterday in prep for this was the first time I'd seen it. But
enjoy it?
Yeah, I laughed my ass off the whole way through. But I suppose the first question that I need to ask is, why not Hot Shots Part 1?
It was good. I went back and forth. To be honest, I was going to say Airplane.
Which I've seen 1,000 times.
Yeah, it's I don't know. I think the cheap laughs are better in Part 2.
Okay.
And the whole sort of taking aim at Rambo, and then what finally did it for me was this Middle East war.
Oh yeah, yeah, the Gulf War. You see, I think it's born too young to fight in the Middle East, born too late to fight in the Middle East, born just in time to fight in the Middle East. Yeah,
it's they've took aim. Hot Shots Part 1 took aim at Saddam Hussein as well by dropping a bomb on him last minute.
Yeah,
but yeah, I just thought it was apt for the time.
Fair enough. I'm just going to turn you up a wee bit here just to keep us right. No, you're grand. Never apologise for being so beautifully softly spoken.
Yeah, don't shout a lot.
Yeah. So yeah, let's get into it. So this is a 1983 spoof movie directed by Jim Abrahams, as I said. So in terms of cast, you get Charlie Sheen there as Topper Harley, Lloyd Bridges as Tug Benson, Valeria Golino, as Ramada, Richard Crenna as Colonel Denton Walters, Brenda Bakke as Michelle, among loads of other ones. There's a wee Ron Atkinson appearance and all in there as well. So yeah, first time watching it yesterday, and I knew what I was getting into, if you know what I mean. And see, for the first 10 minutes, usually what I'll do if I'm going into a comedy movie, do you ever get, and maybe this just being mental, like when you're watching a comedy and you're thinking, did I actually laugh at that, or did I just do like a thing because that's where you should laugh?
No, it's definitely funny.
Well, that's my thinking is like, did I actually find that funny? So what I'll do when I go into comedy movies, if I'm watching it by myself, I'll try not to laugh.
Yeah,
if you know what I mean. So like then it means that the laughs that do get me are genuine. Like, and there was a few in this film that like really fucking got me. Like. But to kind of give a brief overview, it's essentially it's the stupidest storyline ever. It's essentially Charlie Sheen as Topper Harley is sent in to rescue the rescue crew that was sent in to rescue that rescue crew.
Come back and get the team that tried winning to get the team to get
the
team.
So it goes on and on. So he's like the fifth one sent in, I think. Like.
Yeah, and then the president comes after them.
Yeah, that's right. So the opening of the film is the first failed rescue mission, and it's like Saddam Hussein getting ready for bed, which is just unbelievable. Like the first thing he does when you see him on screen, and it's the first giggle the film got out of me, is he's got a cigar and he lights it off this little tiny oil rig on his desk. I immediately looked online to see if I could buy one of those for a lighter, but I think it's essentially just a Bunsen burner, like, you know.
That whole bit, even the dog's bed, like, just it's exact miniaturized version of his bed.
Yeah.
It's like fucking so stupid.
And he had like a wee Yorkie dog with like pigtails and all in it. Like
that was still, he had a tan line with a bikini.
Yeah, that's the second thing I wrote down: bikini tan line. So I pretty much all the notes I have from this is literally just everything I giggled at, essentially. Like, but one of the first bits that really got me was after the mission fails. And they're in the Oval Office. And firstly, the president's name, Tug Benson.
He's a returning character from the first one.
Yeah.
You didn't see the first one either?
No, so I need to watch it now.
So it's a piss take of Top Gun. And a lot of the cast in it, well, say a lot of the cast, you had the, what do you call it, Princess Bride character.
Oh, right, yeah.
The blonde guy from it.
Oh, like the main guy.
Yeah.
He Man in Black.
Yeah. He's
Richard Elwes.
He
plays Carl Elwes, sorry.
The Val Kilmer character in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Tug Benson is the general, like.
Yeah.
There's some funny, watch it as well, like.
So the actor that plays Tug Benson, Lloyd Bridges,
is Jeff Bridges' dad.
Jeff Bridges' dad. Only found that out today. But I would know him from Airplane.
Yeah.
He's the guy, it's like, I picked the wrong week to stop sniffing glue. And then at one stage he's just like hanging upside down off his face. Like,
it's obviously it's in the 90s, but it just epitomizes all of the cheesy 80s, like obviously taking piss of Rambo.
Yeah.
There's stuff in that when you look back and watch, after you've watched it, same as any scary movies or anything like that, same writers, once it's pointed out to you, you realise how stupid the serious movies are.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And that's what I thought was like the death count.
Oh, yeah,
like, it was a big thing. You're probably too young, but the 80s just constantly kept pushing the envelope, seeing how many people they could kill. Like,
yeah.
But then him just sitting in the boat with a gun that never has to be reloaded.
Unreal. I actually have it written down here, so I was going to ask you that in the form of a quiz question. So the death count at one stage flashes up on screen. Maybe jumping ahead here, but I'll ask you this now in case I forget. So at one stage, after a certain amount of deaths, it says body count, and then it says equal to 2 movies. Do you know what the first one is?
RoboCop.
RoboCop's the first one. Do you know what the second one is?
Rambo Part 2?
Nope. Do you want me to tell you? Total Recall.
Oh, yes.
Which I have seen, but I don't remember enough
I think there was
about.
a very high blood count in Total Recall.
Yeah, so apparently this beat Total Recall. I think it was 34 deaths in Total Recall or something, which is minuscule compared to what they kind of be ramping up these days. But one thing you're probably going to hate about me telling you this now is, this is obviously Bad Movie Buff podcast. I've only seen half of one Rambo film, and it was with you in your house.
Which one?
It was like one of the ones that only came out a few years ago.
Oh,
And I rang a taxi from your living room. It was when you got the massive fuck off TV, which I'm sure you still have.
I
Like,
still have it. Yes.
what size is it?
75-inch.
That's insane. Like, do you get any natural daylight in that room? Like,
No, and I checked, and I can fit an 85-inch. So that's the next thing.
ooh, that's what she said. But I think it was because I think it was the first time that you had us over since you got the TV, and you're like showing it off. So when you first took us in the room, you're like, watch this, and the first thing you always stick on a nice TV is a bit of David Attenborough, and it
Yes.
was like one of his aquatic episodes, and I was sitting so close to the TV that I thought I was drowning for a wee second. Like, but later on the night, I rang a taxi because you're having like a barbecue or something, whatever it was.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
But I rang a taxi, and it was taking fucking ages. You and Yuri only has like 3 fucking taxi drivers now, and you're like, stick on this while we wait, and the taxi took about 40 minutes or so. So by the time it did come, I was like, how long? How long? Rambo saving his daughter or something here? Like,
Oh, it's that one. I think it's the most recent one. But yeah, it's ridiculous. It touches back on how crap Rambo was. Like, I don't like them.
you know, there's a new one coming out that's a prequel, and it's like, it's not Sylvester Stallone or anything. I don't know if they've cast the main guy, but have you seen those movies Sisu?
Guy escaping like the Russian army or something.
He's
Is it?
like a Finnish Nazi hunter.
Yes.
Yeah, so
He can't be killed.
yeah, they're unreal. I watched me, Aoife, and her dad watch them. Was it Christmas Eve? Like back to back. But the guy that wrote and directed Sisu is now doing the Rambo prequel. So there's a bit of hope for it, like, you know.
Except they're gonna cast somebody like Glenn Powell or something to do it. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it won't be, it'll be on an unknown, I think. I think it has to be for like.
Well, He-Man's gonna be an unknown.
Have you seen the trailer for it?
A little bit.
It actually looks okay.
It probably will be. Like, it couldn't be much worse than the original.
I have no emotional attachment to He-Man whatsoever. So to me, it was like, it kind of looks like Thor Ragnarok or something, like, you know.
Did you ever watch the original one?
No, is Jeremy Irons in it? Or am I thinking of Dungeons and Dragons?
No,
Sorry.
they're the Dungeons and Dragons. No, Dolph Lundgren was He-Man.
Ah, yeah.
I believe it was Courtney Cox's first movie.
That sounds familiar, alright. Yeah,
But-
shite, is it?
Everything else was practical effects. It was like, what do you call that one? With David Bowie.
Oh, the Labyrinth.
Labyrinth.
Yeah.
It was like the
Never seen
prosthetic guy from the Labyrinth did it, and it was just
Oh, it was Jim Henson did the
it,
Labyrinth.
as in the Muppets guy.
Yeah, the puppet. Yeah, Jim Henson did all those. Like, he did like Dark Crystal and all
That's
that.
a movie I should have done.
The Labyrinth.
Oh, like
Dance
that's
Magic Dance.
yeah, the Power of the Bulge.
I've actually heard. No, I need to
Also,
watch it.
when your woman Jennifer Connelly first arrives in the Labyrinth,
Yeah.
what the first thing she comes across is a, what do you call them, Hogar or whatever, just taking a piss into the river.
I need to watch
That
it.
movie is, it's fucked up. Like.
There was rumors that there was going to be a sequel of it coming out, directed by. Fuck, what do you call your boy? It did like Nosferatu and all.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, apparently he was going to do a Labyrinth
That
film.
would definitely be full frontal in it. Like.
Yeah, yeah, 100. There's some fucking wafts floating about that film. But yeah, sorry, to actually get back what I'm saying, when I got fucking sidetracked by Lloyd Bridges there, but when he's in the Oval Office and he's getting debriefed about the mission failing again, he's like, it was an ambush, sir, they knew it was happening, it was sabotage, and then he goes, sabotage, what does it mean? And he's like, I know, we're gonna have to, and he's like, no, literally, what does that mean? Fucking got a good laugh out of me. But
The best bit, like, again, following through from the first one, but the man has had more injuries. Like, then he's like, puts the thing through his ear. He's like, oh, back of my head, it's made of fiberglass.
oh
And,
yeah.
and he's like, he's briefing, I guess the first one, I'll go back to the first one, but he's briefing the pilots before they go for the last big mission.
Yeah.
And he's like, come on, man, you gotta get out there. He's like, I've been personally shot down 125 times. Of course, come to think of it, I've never landed a plane in my life.
Class. Fuck, I need to watch the first one now. Like,
Oh, it's
you're not allowed to reference it anymore because you should have chose it. Right?
I did watch both of them, like, to get back into
I
the
should-
mood.
Yeah, actually, come to think, we probably should have done like a 2-parter. Like, but
Yeah, but yeah, sorry, back to
fuck it. Yeah, so then it picks up Charlie Sheen in like Thailand, is it?
Yes.
He's doing this ridiculous kind of like bare knuckle boxing thing.
I think that's Bloodsport they're referencing.
I've seen Bloodsport now, but I don't remember it that well.
So there was a wrestler on it. It was Hacksaw Jim Duggan or something.
Okay.
But it's if you want to annoy Connell, it's like call him Bolo, like.
Oh, I think I've actually done that before.
Yeah.
To be honest.
But yeah, then he's putting like glue on his hands and nails.
Yeah.
And then that was the first laugh I got out of it. Was
Yeah.
like caramel. It was like M&M's.
There's your boy shouting, "Gummy bears! Use the gummy bears!" That was so good. Like, but the bit where your man, what does he have? Like, I forget what the guy's fighting has, but he's like got this weapon. Oh, it's nunchucks. And he's like swinging around, dents someone in the crowd and all, and then cuts Charlie Sheen. He's just got like a lasso. Like, but funny enough, I fucking should have written this down, but it's popping into my head now. When he's spinning the lasso, the theme tune sounded very much like the RoboCop theme tune. I was like, fuck, and looked it up. It's the same composer.
Yeah. That was an album, but it was like, so if you see like Bloodsport or whatever, it's just, bare knuckle in a shed. And you look around the background, there's a Subway sandwich.
Yeah. And there's some boy like selling concession tickets and all. Like, but yeah, the boy. Funny enough, speaking of RoboCop, Miguel Ferrer, the actor who plays Harbinger in this, is the weedy fucking suit guy from RoboCop.
I was doing a quiz recently, and somebody asked me who the villain from RoboCop was, and it's also gone out of my head.
I forget his name, but he's played by Kurt Wood. It's the fucking dad from that 70s show. Like, Kurtwood Smith, is that his name? Something like that. But yeah, so the fight ends with Charlie Sheen kneeing your man so hard in the balls that his walnuts.
You win.
Yeah, his walnuts come out of his mouth. You win, in like a really high pitched voice is unreal. And then that's followed by, so essentially, for some reason, this big fighting pit. When they go outside, they're in like a monk's temple.
Oh yeah, so that's where he's had so much of war from the first one that he has to retire to like a place where nobody speaks or is all celibate.
Yeah.
And he's like, "What's with the fight?" And he's like, "You just got to get that manly urge out of you
to kill."
He's like, "I helped them by fixing things," and he's fixing a wagon wheel, and then they put it on a Ferrari.
Yeah, unbelievable. I have that written down as well. But it's a laugh. He's like, God damn it, why did you have to bring the woman? So, these men have been celibate for years. And then you just see all the monks just like checking out her arse and all. Like, but the first time caught me off guard because it's like she's walking past and one of the monks just kind of goes,
just falls straight into the well.
That's right, yeah.
Now, the bit in it you probably wouldn't have got, like, do you remember when Sky only had like 3 or 4 channels on it? Discovery Channel was one of them.
Yeah, I remember before Sky Digital, I think it was like 8 or 9 channels, but there was 2 movie channels. One of them was called Sky Premiere, and the other one was called Sky Movie Max.
So you know when he goes into the house and then there's a guy just doing like drywalling.
Yeah, I'm assuming that was some sort of TV.
Yeah, so there was like a At Home with Norm Abram, and then there was that guy had like a rival show where he's just constantly like building furniture, showing you how to. I wet myself. I used to watch that all the time.
Oh yeah,
and I just wet myself laughing when
so
he was.
You actually got that reference?
Yeah,
when it came
that's
up.
a bit. It was just 2 seconds. Bob Villa like just went past.
Another great line from that scene. It's like, she's CIA. The other guy, he's an extra.
There's a few bits in this movie where they break the fourth wall, and I fucking love it. Like it's just like, what are you doing here, Ramada? And he's like, it's a sequel, I had to come back. And he's like, well, what were the critics think?
That was a great one. I think the first bit in the film that like really got me laughing to the point where like I was like laughing out loud like was when it's the flashback to him and what the fuck's her name, Ramada, sorry, and they're doing the Lady and the Tramp thing. And he goes to suck the spaghetti, but sucks his shoelace and kicks himself in the head. Holy fuck! That's probably one of the stupidest things I've ever laughed at. Like
that is what makes the movie part. It's if you've had a bad day and you don't want to think about anything, it's just stupid shit one after another like that. And it's again like the same writer director did the Charlie Sheen scary movies.
Oh yeah.
And I think they brought Leslie Nielsen into that, which only clicked for me as to why Leslie Nielsen was in Scary Movies as the president. Like.
Funny because did you watch the trailer for Scary Movie 6?
Yeah, but that's the Wayans brothers back again.
Yeah, so I seen an interview with Damon Wayans, I think. Which one plays Shorty? One of them. Yeah. But I always get them two confused. It's Damon and Marlon. I think it's Damon.
So Marlon's Shorty.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. It's Marlon then.
Yeah, he's the one that did proper acting outside of
Yeah, I
like
think
the
he was
scary
in.
movies.
He was in like.
G.I. Joe and
Oh, was he? Yeah.
it's really badly cast, but
G.I. Joe. Oh, like.
Channing Tatum and
Oh, you
Sienna
said
Miller.
proper acting there.
well,
For
yeah.
some reason, you said G.I. Joe. I was thinking of fucking G.I.G. and you know the fucking.
Oh, no, that would be proper acting. Like.
Yeah. So he was doing an interview and he was pretty much saying, like, oh, when Scary Movie 3 was being made, they couldn't come to a deal with the studio, and the studio didn't want to pay what they wanted. So essentially, the studio were like, "Fuck you, we own the rights to it." So that's when they brought in. Was it Jim Abrams? Did he write Scary Movie 3 then? So that's when they brought in him and Charlie and Leslie Nielsen.
Yeah.
Which, to be honest, I think Scary Movie 3 is probably the best one. It's probably my favorite. I think it's the most rewatchable.
It has again those stupid moments like the cop getting into the car.
The funniest thing in a film ever is the cop and every time it cuts back, her hat's
slightly bigger.
Yeah.
Like, and then the wife's pinned to the tree.
Yeah,
and he's like, no sex. He's like, no, shh.
Yeah, she's like, no, the bottom half's not working. And he's
It's
like,
like-
what do you mean? He's like, let me explain. Is it the top? Is it split down the middle?
Like, what about the bottom half? Can I get a few minutes for that?
He takes out the hot dog. He's like, let me explain. Takes out the hot dog and the donut. That is 10 out of 10. Like.
And then the guy that like crashed the car, he's like, Father, I'm gonna need a ride home.
Oh, that's so good. I need to fucking watch it again. I was thinking of watching all like the first 3 scary movies again. 4 was a bit shit. I think it had its moments, like, but
So I never checked this out, but he did them two again. Did All the Naked Guns and
Yeah.
Police Squad, which was the TV series of it. But I don't know if they did the new one. But have you seen the new Naked Gun?
I've seen it twice.
Yeah, it's class.
I loved it. I thought you were going to say you didn't like
no,
it.
I thought it was brilliant. I
Yeah.
thought it was good. Like, it certainly honoured how stupid the original ones were. Like.
Your boy, I think Akiva Schaffer directed it, and as soon as I seen him directing, everyone was like, "Oh, New Naked Gun." But he did like some of my favorite comedies. You ever see like Hot Rod?
Obviously,
Pop Star, Never Stop, Never Stopping. Like he was one of the Lonely Islands. Like,
was he?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Like, Hot Rod was again such a weird movie.
yeah,
Like the casting of it, your Isla Fisher. Like,
Isla Fisher. Yeah, and Ian McShane is the dad on it.
yeah.
Yeah,
That was the first movie I ever seen. You never watched Lovejoy back in the day, no?
no, that's the first movie you ever seen. What? Sorry,
Ian McShane, Deux.
I've never seen him in. That's the first thing I ever seen him
And
in.
then he went into the John Wicks, but no, he was in a UK Gold TV series called
really?
Lovejoy, where he was a antique dealer that was a little bit woo, a little bit way. It was like a polite Del boy. Like.
Have you watched Deadwood?
Yes,
It's so good, but
then he started getting into those TV series.
all the UK.
Yeah, when he
probably
just-
on UK
like,
Gold
again-
or something, was it?
He was young
Yeah,
when he did it, and then nothing for years. Then Hot Rod, and then he had a resurgence.
fair enough. So another bit in that same scene with the shoelace really got me, when she's like, "Kiss me like you've never kissed me before," and he starts shifting her
Sucking her
nose.
nose.
Like, unreal. So after that, it kind of gets into. It shows you like the 4th expedition, so it's led by Colonel Denton Walters, played by Richard Crenna. So when they get captured and he's being tortured, but
So that's the Colonel. Do you know?
I do now. Yeah, so he is like one of the big characters in all the Rambo films.
He is the Colonel.
Yeah,
Triker or something. Yeah.
yeah. So he was essentially parodying his own character in this, but he actually went to Sylvester Stallone before he agreed to do the film and asked would he be annoyed, and Sylvester Stallone was like, "No, fucking do it!" Like,
Yeah. So the first Rambo, like you've seen that?
no, I haven't seen any of them. But you know what it is? I always point out this book. It's on the shelf behind you there somewhere. The Last Action Heroes. Do you see that one there? It's over towards the right, yellow right.
Is it about all of those movies?
It's about all of the 80s action
Yeah.
heroes, like so Sylvester Stallone, Jean-Claude Van Damme, Jackie Chan, Arnie, obviously. What do you call fucking Chuck Norris?
Chuck Norris. Yeah.
So
Pretty much anyone that was in the Expendables.
yeah. Dolph Lundgren's in there as well, actually. But it goes into like the history of Rambo and how they got made and stuff, and about. So my understanding of it is that Rambo 1, First Blood, was a very anti-war film, and it was like really serious and
It wasn't an action movie.
Yeah.
There was a bit of action in it, but it was about him suffering with PTSD.
Yeah.
And then he's just a drifter, like he hasn't really recovered from the war, and then he goes into this town, and the cop just starts pushing him, but he locks him up, puts him in handcuffs, and that throws back when he was tortured in Vietnam.
Yeah.
And he just he's gone then.
Okay.
And then, but the Colonel in it, he honestly is a parody of himself being the Colonel in it.
Yeah.
He's shouting at the cop and all. He's like, if you're going to go after Rambo, you should have brought a lot of body bags. And I was like, just, all right, we get it. He's a good soldier. Like,
yeah. But, yeah, so... Oh, fuck, what were we talking about?
The Colonel.
Sometimes it fucking switches off my head. Yeah, so the second one, completely different writer. I think Sylvester Stallone wrote the second one as well, did he?
Yeah,
maybe?
that would make sense.
The first one's based on a book, I think. But then the second one is pretty much just like America, fuck yeah. Like, and it's just him shooting guns.
And then the third one, now, IMDb and ChatGPT will argue with me.
Yeah.
But he's fighting with, well, the Mujahideen, Al-Qaeda.
Yeah.
And he calls them freedom fighters.
Oh.
It was against the Russians back then, so it was all right. But that's
yeah, because it was pretty much fucking Cold War stuff and all. Like, but yeah. So, fucking some of the stuff. Oh yeah, one of the bits in that torture scene that actually, like, it's just something you wouldn't get away with in a film now, because of how kind of racist it is. But it actually just threw me west. Was one of the boys torturing him had a literal Holiday Inn towel on his head. Like,
I pointed that out to Olivia. It's like, it's proper, like, obviously he called them towel heads, but it's just Holiday Inn. And he wears it the whole way through the movie.
Yeah.
Oh, that was brilliant.
So these notes are so fucking bad. I've written this down here, and I obviously didn't write the notes detailed enough, so I just have written down President. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's when Topper Harley first comes back, when he decides to do the mission, and he's at like the dinner dance.
Mr. President. He's like,
he goes, Mr. President. He's like, no, you're not. And he goes, I'm the president. Yeah.
He's like, I wouldn't go around calling people the president. I don't do that.
He goes, that doesn't hold any water. Speaking of which, neither do I. We better step away from these electrical cables. Yeah, don't know how I remembered that so well. Like. So after that, then, so Topper Harley obviously meets Michelle. Now, did you notice? And I only picked this up on his fucking IMDb today. So Ramada and Michelle, both their middle names are Rodham. Have you noticed that?
There's a couple of characters.
Yeah.
So the president's wife's surname's Rodham.
Rodham, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what that is about. Like.
So it's all just taking the piss of the fact that at the time of this coming out, the first lady was Hillary Rodham Clinton. I don't know why it's funny, like, but it's just, every woman in this will just call her Rodham as her middle name. Like.
Yeah, I didn't understand what that, there's like. Yeah, I looked down through IMDb and seen all the characters. Like, what is it like? So
that's the scene then at that dinner party is when he first meets Michelle, and then they go home in the limo together. See the fucking limo driver, but so it's him, like, he first sees them in the mirror, and then he goes, ooh, so they're like, getting frisky in the back, and then he hangs up a way bigger mirror on top of the rear view mirror, and then the next one then I think is the video camera he puts up, and then there's he's fully turned around with the popcorn. Yeah, the popcorn and thing.
Car's still driving.
3D glasses on, and the car's still driving, and then they notice him watching, they put up the divider. And that whole thing was pretty funny, but then they're getting at it again, and then if you look in the background, you just see the limo driver running alongside the limo.
Like, he shows up at the house as well, which started to get into the creepy bit.
That's right, yeah, when he's like looking through their window, like, yeah.
Absolute smoke show she is, by the
yeah. Like, the whole way through the film, I thought it was Kim Cattrall. And I was watching going, fuck, is that? Because I think maybe a few years before that, Big Trouble in Little China came out, which she's obviously in, right? And I was like, no, it couldn't be her, because she doesn't look enough like her a few years before. So unless you just change appearance somewhere between Big Trouble in Little China and Sex and the City. But then Aoife walked in while I was watching it, because we were meant to watch it together, but just both had things on, so I just watched it myself after work. And Aoife went, I didn't know Kim Cattrall was in this. And I was like, me neither. It must be Kim Cattrall. Looked it up. No. Not even slightly Kim Cattrall.
I don't even think she did anything else, like, as an actress. Like, she just...
Yeah, maybe one or two wee small roles, like, but yeah. So
also, why'd she have a diving board?
Why'd she have
off her bed?
Yeah. Weirdest sex scene of all time. Like, the diving board where she backflips onto him, and then the bed's creaking. She takes out like a screwdriver, and oil,
and it's we
yeah. Now, one thing I noticed about this, so I think my notes kind of got a bit shit at one stage, and I just started really enjoying the movie, and this will happen to me a few times where I'll go, oh fuck, I actually have to take things, but so Yeah, the next note I have down then after Your Man Run Next to the Limo was literally RoboCop guy. So, which I've already mentioned, Miguel Ferrer is the wee fucking Weasley villain from RoboCop. Now, this is the second time I'm going to bring up this trivia because I've already done Apocalypse Now. So now Hot Shots, there's the obvious like Apocalypse Now reference between Charlie and Martin Sheen, so where their boats are crossing.
Yes.
So Charlie Sheen at the time is writing in his diary, and his inner monologue is reading out his own inner monologue from Platoon.
Platoon, yep.
And then Martin Sheen is coming the other way, and he's doing his own monologue from Apocalypse Now. And then they both see each other and go at the exact same time, "I loved you on Wall Street," which is just fucking 10 out of 10. It's so meta, like.
Which they played father and son in.
Yeah. They were the Geckos.
Gordon Gekko, yeah. It was Wall Street. It was just called Wall Street. It wasn't.
Yeah, there was
Wall Street.
There was a Wall Street. I think it was called Wall Street Money Talks or something.
Yeah,
the one that came out in like 2010
with the nutcase.
What nutcase?
The fella that keeps getting arrested nowadays. Transformers.
Shia LaBeouf.
Was he in it? He was supposed to be. Gordon Gekko. He was the Charlie Sheen character or something. Yeah.
Fair enough. I've never seen any of them.
Terrible movie.
But so not long after that Apocalypse Now reference, they're on the boat, and so Ramada's explaining to them, it's like, our whole guise is that we're fishermen, but if they see a woman on this boat, they're gonna know that there's something up because women aren't allowed to fish in this country. So she kind of dresses up as a man, and then the army guys come on, do the inspection of the boat, and she's got like a fake mustache and all, and it's all well and good. They leave the boat, and then they're looking back at the boat in a telescope, and she goes into the ladies' toilets.
That's on a boat.
Yeah. And then he goes, "Oh, cross-dressers!" and then starts shooting like.
Oh, like the actual him trying to pretend that they can't speak American, even though they're all like clearly American.
Yeah.
It's like hop beep Americanish.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. But no, fuck, I got some laugh at the toilet because me being a bit slow, really, there's two layers to it. Well, firstly, it's like she goes in the ladies' toilets. Why is there a ladies' and men's toilets on the boat? And then secondly, instead of your man going, "Oh, that's a woman," he assumes they're just cross-dressers. And he's raging about that. And then he goes, "That's a very beautiful man." It's so good. Like,
so going back before that, the bit that got me, your man was in Whose Line Is It Anyway? Then he was later in
Ryan Stiles.
Yes, he was in
2.5 Men.
With Charlie Sheen. It's where he's explaining like, what he's gonna do when if he gets back from this big dangerous mission.
Oh yeah.
So he's the demolition expert, and he's like, "See my gal topper?" And it's like, say, if I get back, I'm gonna marry her, raise a couple of kids, buy a nice house, picket fence. A few years when I've paid it all off, set my charges and blow it up.
That's right. Yeah, when the mortgage is finally paid off, I'll blow it all up. Unbelievable. I love him. Whose Line Is It Anyway? Him and like Colin Mockery are two of the funniest fucking people on the planet. Like, but one thing I did notice about this film, which I suppose you could say about all these spoofy type movies, is how cartoonesque they are. But I thought this one in particular, even compared to Airplane, compared to them all, like, there's literally a bazooka with a boxing glove unextended, and the weapons in that scene cracked me up. So there was, the first one was she goes up, knocks the door, and it's a bazooka with an extendo boxing glove in the end. The second one then is the sniper with the mallet on the end. Yeah. The third one got me the most. It was a bow and arrow.
She had the rifle with it. Poked your man's eyes out.
It was like, instead of like a thing on top, it was just a hand with two fingers to poke someone's eyes out. Like.
So the chicken arrow was probably the
unreal
DVD cover, or
was it
VHS cover?
Yeah,
him firing the chicken.
Class. But
that was a wee nod to Rambo, where he had all these fucking explosive heads for his arrows, and he had to sit and screw them all on.
Yeah, I think I've seen that scene was that the first Rambo or the second one?
I think it's the third one.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's like, if you are a weapons expert, take a fucking gun with you.
Yeah,
but sure, that was just Stallone so he could flex his muscles.
Yeah. And here, speaking of flexing muscles, Charlie Sheen,
some neck one. He definitely wasn't on the gear that time.
No, I've actually
the pre-workout.
I don't want to get into too much trivia now, but he was hitting the gym 8 hours a day just to get into that shape. So realistically, probably 2 hours of roids. But the reason he got into such nick is because when he signed on to the film, he didn't want to be embarrassed at the premiere. sitting watching the film with all these people that were ripped, and then him being pure weed on the screen, like.
That's fair enough, I suppose. Like.
And like when I first seen him, I was like, Jesus, Charles.
I know.
Yeah.
It was. Oh, what was the first bit where you sort of noticed it when he was doing the kickboxing or the fighting, and you're like, yeah, you'd have a high waisted like thing on, but it's like, fuck, he's in good. Like,
unreal.
I was saying that to Olivia, and she was like, when are you gonna get in that, Nick? And I goes, whenever you get in the fucking Nick Ramada's in.
What was the other really cartoonish thing? Yeah, so the ending, not to jump too far ahead, but the ending is literally Saddam Hussein turns into a cartoon, doesn't he?
So that,
what was that in reference to? I forgot.
Terminator 2, the liquid metal.
No, I know that, but he turned into like.
So he smashed with his dog.
Yeah,
and the and the dog morphed together.
So stupid! I didn't even pick up on that. Like, but so the way he dies at the end, it's like we need to lose some weight from the helicopter. And they literally drop a grand piano on Saddam Hussein in the movie.
Why was there a grand piano?
Yeah.
Mr. Bean, well, not Mr. Bean, fucking Rowan Atkinson's character in it as well. He's like...
insufferable.
Yeah. To the point where he's like, fucking weenie.
Yeah.
But he's like, Topper gets shot in the arm, and he's like, oh, you're moving me too far.
Yeah.
He's like, I can't go on. I'm so thirsty.
Yeah.
Like,
when they first open the cell that he's in, and... Charlie Sheen or Topper looks down and is like, oh my God. And he's like, I know. They've tied my shoelaces together.
It's like, a knot. Bastards.
When the wife from Ramada first sees him, she's like, oh my God, what have they done to your legs? It's like, they've tied your shoelaces together. Why is that so funny? Like,
oh, yeah. I don't know how he ended up in this movie.
Mad, 2 minutes of screen time for the whole film.
It was... Yeah, I'd love to know like all the connections, because obviously Hughes Lines it anyway was massive back then. I don't know how Charlie Sheen got involved with them, but you know, like then same the guy, the brother in 2.5 Men. He's
Alan Cryer.
Yeah, he plays
John Cryer. Alan's the name of the character in 2.5 Men.
Oh, it's
he's in the first Hot Shots, isn't he?
Yeah, and he's almost completely blind.
Oh yeah,
he's got was it dead or walleye syndrome or something, but they put him in charge of the radar, and he's like, Topper's about to crash, and he's like, there's one wing gone, lost the other one. He's like, looking good.
Fuck's sake.
And then just the fuselage just lands and smashes. I keep referring to the first movie.
No, you're grand, you're bored. So the only scene I think in this entire film I'd actually seen before watching it was, again, another really cartoony scene, was when he's going to rescue the colonel from the prison and your man's sleeping on the desk.
Oh.
And he gets the broom,
yes,
and he's hitting your man in the eyeball, hits him in the ear. He accidentally sharpens the broom in the fan. He's being unbelievably loud. And then
even the keys are really loud.
The keys are really, he throws them, it's really loud. And then a wee mouse goes past and goes, achoo! And then your man's like, hey, what's going on here? That fucking sent me to the moon. But
even the bit where he throws the keys to the colonel and they're too far out of reach, and he climbs out of the cage and picks them up.
Again, that's another really cartoony thing. Like,
The gap that was between those bars anyway. And it was fucking tied shut. There wasn't a lock to
Is it your boy that gets hit, or there was a boy that blows up and he's literally a splat on the wall then as well?
That's a hell of a gun.
It's like, I know they're all cartoony, but this was a full blown Looney Tunes episode.
Yes, there's a 40mm grenade launcher.
Yeah, and a great line from it. I forget who says it. I fucking should have wrote who says it, but who is it that goes like, "Now I will kill you until you die from it."
That was the Saddam Hussein. I don't think they ever named him, but like,
yeah.
Like
on IMDb it says Saddam. Yeah,
is it? So he actually called Saddam?
But they don't mention it in the film, but it must be in the script or something that he is.
When he's fighting the president, they're like
lightsabers.
Well, there's the lightsabers, and then one of them has a poker from the fire, and he's like, "Now I will kill you until you die from it."
That's what it is. Yeah. He had a really funny voice, like apart from the fucking Darth Vader voice at one stage, like,
and then he just gets like, sorry, that's better.
The gladiators bit is unreal when the two
Ramada and Thinger fight.
They're going up the Travelator, like.
So the two actual American gladiators were the ones that were fighting in the. Oh,
like stunt doubles?
Yeah, when I was checking IMDb for the names,
it
was like, they're two gladiators from the movies, or from the TV show.
Nice. So after that, then what I have is the Saddam Terminator 2 bit, which was unbelievable. Like, so Yeah, no, sorry, that was like, look what they've done to your shoes, Dexter. Yeah. So yeah, after Saddam gets hit with the piano, his feet curl up like the Wicked Witch of the West. Thought that was unbelievable. Like, so I just want to jump into a bit of trivia. Yeah. So did you look up much of this?
Not a lot. Just I always do IMDb when I'm looking at a movie.
See, to be honest, we actually covered most of this. So the first one I said, Crenna, Colonel Denton Walters, played by Richard Crenna, was pretty much parodying himself, as was said. I Loved You on Wall Street, Charlie Sheen and the Jimmy 8 Hours a Day. Now this was one, and actually when I was watching it, I was like, I fucking must look that up because that's a reference that's going over my head. Do you know when the president is breaking ground, he's digging the hole?
Oh, he knocks out all the other presidents.
He knocks them all out, but Gerald Ford just falls over by himself. So I googled that, and apparently it's down to, he was like known as like the clumsy president. I think he fell down the stairs coming off Air Force One.
So like the bit when they cut him in, obviously there was some real ceremony where the four presidents were there.
Yeah,
and then they cut him in, and he's just like all around it. And it was so, for the time, it was probably good. It was like film laid over film or something, but it was so shit.
Yeah, yeah, unreal. Like, so what else we have here? Yeah, Saddam's palace. Did you notice anything about the interior of it?
That it was done by a Northern Ireland company.
What?
A company I used to work for.
Oh, in real life.
In real life.
No, I'm talking about, it was the interior Saddam's palace in the film was the interior of someone else's house in another film. Maybe any guesses though as what it was?
I'm gonna say Scarface.
Ding, 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 100%. Yeah, you didn't know that at all.
No, I didn't know that.
Fuck, that's good. But I even took a wee sip there. I didn't think you were gonna get it that quickly. And here's another quiz question for you. Do you know the final body count in the film? I'll let you guess it.
Is it 3 figures, 4 figures?
It's 3 figures. I'll tell you that much.
791.
All right, fuck me. You know when you ask someone to guess something that way over guess and just ruin the crack, like, it's 114.
People actually died or just hit with like
no,
mallets and punched.
Yeah, no, I think that was the extras on set literally died in real life. No, but okay, here's actually a good one. Valeria Golina that plays Ramada. And I thought this is actually a bit of a mad one. This is the only reason I wrote this down. They actually had to stop filming for a few days because she took ill and had to go to the hospital with gout.
Oh, that's the disease I want.
That's a disease I'm surprised I haven't got yet.
I'm working on gout. Where do you get it from? Like drinking too much?
It's rich foods essentially. But like a load of like I know a few people who've got it. Like a boss I used to work with got it, and he was actually in really good shape, but he was like a cyclist and all, but like be doing all these mad, like, you know, fucking mountain races and stuff. Loved cycling, looked like he was in good shape, and then he got gout. And I was like, how the fuck did you get gout? Like, and I see him eat lunch, same thing ever, like a chicken salad sandwich, nothing too mad. And then he admitted to me that like, if there's ever like a pack of biscuits, he tans the whole thing. Like,
yeah.
He is like last night.
Paddy the Dagger has it, doesn't he?
Yeah, yeah.
I remember him on his pod talking about it.
His last tour was called Gout's Out. Colin Geddes had it there for a bit as well, which is weird because he got it. I don't know why I know so much about gout. It's probably because I think I'll get it someday. But Colin Geddes got it on like a big fitness buzz, and he had actually lost a load of weight, and he said he was in the best shape of his life, and then he got gout because he was eating like the kind of lean meals he was eating were just all mince. So if you eat too much red meat, it can fuck you up as well. Like, you know.
Well, not much chance of that happening.
Okay, another quiz question for you here. So the title of this film is Hot Shots! Part 2. Do you know what the original working title of the film was going to be before they shortened it?
No.
So it's Hot Shots Part 2, The Exploitation, Taking It to the Bank. So the title itself was going to be like another parody.
So there's a movie coming out, well, I think it's been filmed soon, and it was one that I suggested potentially doing whenever you had said about doing it. Spaceballs.
Yeah, because there's a sequel coming out, isn't there?
So,
Mel Blanc, did he just turn 100 or is he very close to it? Like?
I think he might have just turned 100, yeah.
Mel Brooks. Mel Blanc's Bugs Bunny.
So, and like John Candy was in the original, John Candy's son's coming back to do the sequel.
Oh, nice.
But in the first one, they actually say is like, I'll see you all back here for the sequel, Spaceballs 2, The Search for More Money. And that is the title of the movie.
Yeah, is it actually? I need to watch Spaceballs as well because I think I will enjoy it.
Brilliant. Like there's, you've probably seen the snip of it where they're, the Darth helmet tells him
Rick
to comb
comb the desert.
Comb the desert.
We ain't found shit.
And it's just the two black guys
with
the afro comb.
Yeah.
I was like, it's fucking brilliant.
Unreal.
But you could get away with it back then because there's loads of, Mel Brooks wrote it, who is Jewish, and he goes to town on the Jews in
does he?
in the show, like in all, most of his shows.
Have you, that's what I was going to say. So the other film that Jim Abrahams directed is one that Aoife's ma has been getting me to try and watch for ages. Ruthless People, have you seen it? Danny DeVito.
I think so.
I haven't watched it, but it's been on the list. It's been burning a hole in the list for ages, but just when I was looking up today I was like, he did that as well.
Is it a serious one or just...
No, I think it's a comedy.
Seems...
I don't know if it's a spoof, but it's a comedy, I think. Could be wrong.
Might give it a show. Give it a watch.
Give it a show, will you?
Give it a show.
So yeah, that's pretty much everything I have. Is there anything else you want to chat about the film or otherwise?
What was I thinking? So, yeah, there's the bit where the colonel, or not the colonel, the weasel guy that kept running away. The reason why they were
Harbinger. Yeah,
Harbinger.
That was
Harbinger of death. Like obviously
that was unbelievable. So I thought I'd written that down as well when he's like, "Give a big blow."
Yeah. Thanks, Topper.
Yeah,
it's like, thanks to you, I can kill again.
Yeah, that's it. Thanks to you, I can kill again. I was unreal. Like, he's great. But yeah, so if you were to come on the podcast again, I'm assuming then what would it be, like Airplane or do you think it goes the same direction?
I would go like serious.
Yeah,
I think like I'm a massive war movie fan.
Oh, I know what your favorite film is.
You do. I carry it with me everywhere I go.
Black Hawk Down.
Yeah,
that which I still haven't seen.
That is what?
Yeah, I watched the first half of it with Aoife's dad about a year or two ago and fell asleep. I was enjoying it though. Like
the cast of it is unbelievable.
It's a lot of up and comers that are massively famous now.
It's Tom Hardy.
Yeah.
Orlando Bloom.
Yeah.
Eric Bana.
Yeah.
Josh Hartnett. He was.
I just jinx you. Can't speak anymore.
Josh
Hartnett.
He was kind of there. Then there's your man. He's dead now.
Doesn't narrow it down.
He was also in Saving Private Ryan.
Oh,
big drug addict.
Don't remember. I've only seen it once, and I don't remember it.
There's the guy that's in every movie going, including he was the bank manager in The Dark Knight.
Oh, why are you doing this to me? I know his name. It's on the tip of my tongue. He's in Heat.
Yeah,
he's like that's what I'm Armageddon.
Everything.
Yeah. Because me and Kieran Bartlett did the Heat episode. We were talking about how the fact that he's in everything, and it's Kevin, someone I think you call him.
But he's in it. He plays a good role. Although Eric Bana's character in it, it's obviously his true life, but he is just fucking Joe Rambo. Like he can do what. And it's like somebody gets shot, and he's like, take the gun, and he just minces down hundreds of people.
Spoiler.
It's yeah. Well, you know, fuck it.
And I think you're the same as me. You listen to pretty much every local podcast as well, don't you?
All the comedy ones, like
yeah.
And then other than that, I wouldn't. Diary of a CEO, possibly. He's a couple. There was a good AI episode. There's a good one out today about the Middle East.
I don't want to listen to that. I avoid the news and all. Like
I see. I don't do the socials. I don't doom scroll like you kids do. Like.
I don't. I do a bit. I actually do a lot, to be honest. I'm actually pretty depressed. But yeah, no, I don't know.
Other than that, it's just audiobooks.
I just hate anything to do with like rise and grind or like, you know, you're very successful. Tell us how you got here, because I think there's a lot of people, and I'm not saying that you're one of them, but I think there's a lot of people that go, if I listen to this podcast, I'll have that, and I'll be really. Like,
it's
like self-help. I don't like self-help.
There's a couple of absolute wankers he does interview like that there. You know, I get up at 3 a.m. and I don't go to bed till 1 o'clock, and I pray for the other 2 hours. All that shit.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't. Couldn't care less about that.
It's crazy.
It's just he was talking about how AI is going to take over the world, like, and given the fact that they're using it now to target missiles, it's probably close to
Yeah.
Terminator.
Skynet. Here's a quiz question for you. What company made Skynet? Oh, I've got you here. I think I've got you with every quiz. I don't think you've answered one of them apart from Scarface. You outdid yourself with Scarface and now you've run out of steam.
Cyberdyne Systems.
Yeah,
Model 101.
No, but there is... actually, I don't even remember. Cyberdyne Systems is something to do... But there's... fuck it. I don't know. Bad movie.
There's Skylark or something. Terminator 3.
No, I don't remember.
It was a terrible movie.
It was bad. I seen it in the cinema. I remember going to see it in the cinema when it came out, and you know when you're a child and everything's cool. I wasn't that young.
There's lots of smashing and all.
I was like maybe 11 or 12. You know when you're a child and everything's cool, and like even as a child, I was like, this is shit. Like, you know what I mean? I think it was like 10 or 11.
I think it cost like ridiculous amount of money. They actually demolished a building in LA.
Yeah.
There's a bit where they drive like a fire truck, and she's hanging off the ladder, and it takes out this whole building. That was real. They demolished a building to do it.
Fair fuck so. Yeah.
And it come out absolute shite.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought, what was that? The Dark Fate? It was okay. The last one that came out, the last Terminator film.
That was Just Your Woman in it.
Linda Hamilton was back for it. And,
yes, and Arnie was back, but he was like
old.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there's two of them where he's old, I think.
But in this one, he had like children and all.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, like adopted.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It was the one where the Terminator, the scary Terminator, was like an Asian guy, and his whole thing was that he could separate himself from his exoskeleton.
Yes.
So there'd be like two of them.
And do math.
What? Oh, do math. Fuck off. Yeah, the same guy that directed Deadpool, the first Deadpool. And it makes a lot of sense when you realise that nearly every fucking action scene in both those movies are on empty motorways. You notice that?
No, I remember for the Matrix, the second Matrix, they actually had like 8 mile of motorway constructed or something.
No, that was M&M you're thinking of. Sorry. We'll end it on that note. That was fucking bad. But here, thanks. Welcome to the podcast family, which is now 2 of us.
Yeah.
Producer and Shay Talker. And thanks for coming on.
No bother. Thank you for having me.
Good luck.
I'll talk to you about movies just generally anyway.
We'll play golf soon.
Yeah. Cheers.
Look.